Welcome to my channel Science to Technology. I hope audio and video is working as expected. I'm gonna wait for incognito window to give me a feedback and then we'll get started. So I hope all things are working well. Although let this be very clear, this is my first time trying that simultaneous broadcast. As in YouTube has introduced a new feature that it's gonna simultaneously. Okay, according to incognito window, things should be fine. I'm just making sure that all other things are reasonable. Yeah, so basically while I'm streaming here, it's also creating a parallel live stream that should be in vertical format. Although I'm not sure how does that supposed to work. I'm not getting any links. YouTube has asked me like this is a new feature. And again, if you are a big enough channel, big enough as in like no copyright and those sort of things. If you are like old enough, they give you a survey and all that. So this is my first time trying it. So I'm very confused how the heck this is supposed to work. Somebody did share a screenshot that they were scrolling through shorts and it randomly showed up. Okay, so you could share the screenshot either in Telegram or Discord. I'll see it. So that is one of the options. So power cut happened. So air condition is off. That's dramatic. It's a bit hot here nowadays. So, okay, so this is a live stream where I'm going to talk about my power supply. Basically, if you want to get into electronics, step one is power supply. Everything else is secondary. First thing is power supply. You can actually survive but to some extent without what we call soldering iron. You cannot survive without a lab grade power supply. Now let's quantify what does it mean to have lab grade power supply, because you might think why can't I just buy a adapter and just go YOLO on it. Here's the deal. For example, let's just say you want to work with 12 volt LED COBs. Cool, awesome, GG. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna buy this. You bought this COB and COB like chip on board, and it says that it's supposed to draw 100 milliamp, let's just say. Cool, awesome, GG. Here's the deal. How do you limit that? How do you make sure that if I'm feeding 100, basically 12 volt, it's not drawing 200 or 300? Now you can have a meter inline, which again you should, but it will not do anything. It will just tell you, okay, it's drawing more than that. So that's why lab power supply always have this one critical aspect, that is current control. As in, it can do two things. First, it can be set like a trip function, whereas like, okay, if the system is very sensitive, you might have a comparator IC in the hardware, and it's like the moment you set it up to 200 milliamp, it goes 205 milliamps, boom, system shuts off. No BS, no hoo-ha, the end. That's one option. Second option, which more people prefer, basically this power supply that I'm trying to build, is basically you are using op amp here, not a comparator, op amp, as in like op amp that is behaving like op amp. So it will reduce the voltage. For example, same structure, 12 volt LED, 100 milliamps. But here's the deal. What happens when LED heats up? It draws more current. Here's the deal. The power supply would be like, my user has set me for 200 milliamps or 100 milliamp, whatever have you. The moment the current goes up, it starts to drop down the voltage to maintain the current at that level, and that's literally what your LED power supply is supposed to do. So and again, that's a very easy way to validate whether your LED COB it's actually good enough or it overheats very quickly. Those are very easy things. And again, if you have a lot of LEDs, undervolting them, if all of them dim down at the same time, that's great. That means it's a good balanced LED. But if it's a cheapo Chinesium material, it will like literally some LEDs will be very bright, as in like in the COB, some will be bright, some will be, yeah, throw that away. That will be very hard to drive and control, so to say. So for that reason, you do need a lab power supply, as in something that has voltage control and current control. That is compulsory. Current limiting is compulsory. So I started on this journey, and I had a music system, a very cheap one. There was a time where I was thinking of like, this sort of cheap amplifier and all that. You may be able to see that. So I had this amplifier, and I was like, there is no user, like the speaker box have been kaputted. So I was like, okay, fundamentally, I was like, okay, let's just harness that. So hold on. Yep. So this is the guts of it, so to say. So this is the transformer. This is the main thing that I'm working with. This is 18018 center tap transformer, and the board that you are seeing, that green board, that is the rectifier, bridge rectifier. First ever thing that I built. So I'm working with that, and after that I made this board. again, this is for practice and all that. This is LM317 voltage control. Again, the biggest issue I had is I did not have any potentiometer that is good enough. And again, these sort of pots are very, what you call, low grade. Hold on. Yeah, very low grade. And this was also rated 50 kilo amps. I needed 5 kilo amps. So I like shorted it with 1 kilo ohm resistor. I got something into it, but fundamentally it worked. Like, this is the closest I have ever gotten to actually making something and it actually working. So I ordered some parts, and today only I received parts from basically this site. I think you should be able to read it, robo.in. Yeah, so I just received it today. Although this, I really wish it would have came earlier, but again, today work was decent enough, so not too much free time, but I'm gonna try chip away at it tomorrow. So I bought 3 types of basically potentiometer, as you can see. So these are these 2 smaller ones are for breadboards. This is a bit difficult to put in breadboard, but they're supposed to be used as like proper hardware, like it has threaded and all that. We'll see what's what with that. So I bought potentiometer, although I made the silliest mistake. I'm supposed to buy a lot of diodes. So I bought 10 diodes of 400 volts, meaningly those are safe and compatible with AC mains voltage. Then I bought diode for 50 volt, which is designed for low voltage circuit. Cool, awesome. Yeah, I thought I ordered 10 of that. I got 1 of it. And I checked it, it was 1. I only ordered 1. That was the silliest mistake I did. But it is what it is. It's what it is. I'm gonna have to deal with that. And and I also bought a lot of basically PCB boards, I think. Yeah, because I learned that with my ESP32 fan controllers, tiny boards are very difficult to work on. So this time I'm gonna buy bigger boards, even bigger boards. So these sort of bigger boards will allow me to actually work, and because again, I do not have precision hands. I want something like this. So those sort of small things I bought, and my personal favorite, which again, as you can see, the bridge rectifier. The wiring is not very good in this bridge rectifier, as you can see. Hold on, focus on this. Yeah, wire is dangling. So I needed a proper solution for that. Thankfully, I came to realize about these things. Yeah. So these puppy are the terminal block, and these pins on the terminal block, they are 5 mm apart. You should be able to see it. Yeah. So the terminals, as you can see here, they are 5 mm apart. So they fit perfectly into this sort of perf board. Even on breadboard, you can force it, but again, be mindful. The pins are too thick. They're designed to handle current, like more than 2-3 amps of current. So I'm gonna use this, and I bought 10 of them, and a blue color one is the 3 one. So blue is the 3 one, and green is the 2 one. So mix matching, and yes, they are snappable. You can snap them to each other, and that's how you will achieve whatever number you want. So that would be my next job, as in to make sure the bridge rectifier, because again, bridge rectifier I can use with something else. So I do want to, and again, that was the first thing. I do not want to jump into directly trying to make this, because I'm 99% sure I'm gonna fail if I try that. So small chunks. So that was the first thing, bridge rectifier. One day I did it, I was very happy. Second day, where the heck, yeah. Second day I made this, the LM37 control system. It does work, so I'm very happy, although the voltage control is very sloppy because of this. Hopefully tonight I will try with that new precision pot to work with that. So I'm making small incremental progress, and it's been quite some time since I had some success in electronics, so your boy is happy. Okay, all good. Joining after a long time, welcome. Now, some Insta creator addressing women accountability, the things changing slowly, they are not changing. You have to understand, that's why I said, like, there is a very serious problem with data, especially with large data. There is noise, and again, this is mathematical problem. Like mathematics, like if you ever study people like who study mathematics, what the hell they are doing? Like physics makes sense, right? You are studying mathematics to do physical things, but what do mathematicians study? They study these sort of things, phenomenon. Basically, what happens if you do large data analysis, and then it's like everything does not make sense. They figure out, okay, this pattern is there, like, survival bias. That's in mathematics. So all of those things are there. For example, I keep saying like electric vehicle has 0 impact. We're like, no, they sold this. I'm like, bro, who the hell is drinking oil then? Who the hell is drinking oil? Because here's the deal, you have to be rich enough country to afford oil. Only then you can burn it. So how the heck the countries that are not shutting up, including India, China, USA, all three major population on the planet, they are never shutting up about like how much electric vehicles they have bought, and somehow their fuel consumption is constantly going, and their population is shrinking. Population down, oil consumption going up. And two of these countries, as in China and USA, they are developed countries. So you cannot even say, oh, they are developing. They are developed. They're done. They're shrinking. They're not doing much. So how the heck their fuel consumption? And China should, like, they should have at least 20 to 30% drop in their fuel consumption, at least. But again, it's not happening. So how? Well, that's why I keep saying that pay attention to the subsidies. It's literally a subsidy milking scam, nothing more than that. And again, it can't be because people smoked Elon Musk. The only way we could have made sure that our fuel consumption has gone down mathematically is basically make an electric vehicle, complete electric drivetrain, battery, everything, a proper plug-in electric vehicle, but have a small battery. Only 100 kilometer. Do not like 10,000 kilometer, 5,000 kilometer, none. 100. Now like, but 2.5 drive, you will have a range extender. That's it, the end. So if we could have done that, that would have really said, because yes, everybody opens their mouth, it's like, blah. I want to drive 10,000 kilometers. I wake up in the morning and I drive my son to Pluto. Yeah, that's not happening to most people. Now, what do I mean by most? Meaning 98% of people. So, to safeguard these 2% people, we are creating this whole mess. All you have to do is like, hey, drive this electric car. But I do not have good electricity. No problem. Drive this electric car, run on maximum mileage. Oh, I do not want to pay for electricity. Charge it everywhere. And again, no fast charging, no bank balance destroying charging, just normal 3-phase AC charging, level 2 charging, the end, chill, no problem, everybody is having fun. So that could have easily, petrol, again, diesel will only shrink by, if you did a series hybrid as we call it, or basically electric plug-in hybrid, diesel you will only able to reduce by 10 to 35%. Petrol you can drop to by 90%. And that will be big enough, like the biggest drop in oil consumption was in pandemic. That's the only time that oil consumption, and we have been yarping about electric vehicle for 20 years, burning money in subsidies for 10 years, and nothing has changed. And again, I do only this war that Iran, USA blockade and blah, blah, blah. That's the only noise in the data that will show there is a little bit of oil consumption shrinkage. Like I do not even have to place money. I can guarantee that in 2025, versus 2027 will have more fuel consumption. No matter how many companies yell, oh, we sold 10 million electric vehicles, we sold 50 million electric vehicles. Like I do not even have to take a risk on that. Like that's done. So that's why like you have to study mathematics. So when you are saying that people are addressing women accountability, no, that's what you want to see. Go to family court near you, problem will be sorted. Source, like electric vehicle, source is not electric vehicle, it's a fuel consumption. Women, family court. Anywhere, 150 country, take it and go. Only country excluded, Afghanistan. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. Joining after a long time, some okay. After TCS case, I'm unaware of that. So I'm sorry if you are talking about that. I'm unaware of that, what happened and all that. So I'm sorry. What do you mean by feedback loop in AI? Feedback loop in AI as in, it does not change its core metrics. The core, the training data, that does not get changed. So all these agents that are running, while they are sending feedback, but the feedback is for human. It's not going into the core neural network and it's like, okay, I have updated that. And you can see that like, if you notice that you can ask it, ChatGPT, it's like, what NASA is doing with Lunar Gateway. It will give you an answer that it has been trained on. And then you tell them like it has been cancelled in this mission. Here's the ask it again, it will repeat back the whole system. It will not be able to maintain that coherence, and the coherence is in your what you call chat log base. It's not going deep inside. Hey, time has moved forward. It has changed. That data is not going into the root directory where it's like, okay, again, I'm not a proper way properly trained enough in this to explain it, but this is not happening. That's the only thing I can tell you. It's not happening. The feedback loop, because again, everybody is doing that. That's what people say, no? Like it will have expansion, a rapid explosion of capability. That's why it can do that. Where it's like, okay, I learned this new thing. I checked it with a NASA website. I verified it, double checked it, whatever have you. And then voila, every ChatGPT instance improves. Hold on, there is a freaking mosquito here, man. Damn, missed it. I'm getting old. Yeah, so that's what I mean by chat. Basically, AI is not fixing itself. Basically, it's not like in movies when you see now, like AI is like, oh, it made one mistake one time and it's like learned and then like moved forward. Yeah, we are not having that. It's like same thing. I cannot even tell you. Like I'm pretty sure if I asked ChatGPT right now, give me a PWM signal from ESP32 board, it will mess up because ESP32 has upgraded the library because again they have changed some things. It knows that, like I have told it multiple times and I have to redo it again and again. Now some might say, okay, claw is a bit better and this all that, but again, the moment we have that true feedback loop without human in the chain, it will be mind boggling, day and night difference. So again, I may not be able to express this precisely enough, but that's what I mean. Last time I was not able to ask a close cinema place where I have watched any movies. Nah, man, like last movie was Oppenheimer. Oh, did watch Avatar 3. Holy damn, so disappointing. I was genuinely like, did I really spend 3 hours of my Sunday evening for this? But I was like, okay, let's just watch it, get it over 3. I'm like, dude, this is Avatar 2.2. It is lame. It is lame. Okay. About that book, print 2 pages on a single A4 sheet, then you can go to Office Xerox and can take 200 or 250. No, see, I can afford it. Like the actual book is 4,000 rupees, which is super duper high. I'm pretty sure even in dollars, it's only supposed to be $40. So this book I'm talking, like, hold on, let me show you the book. Your boy need to read some books. Your boy need to grow up. Your boy need to read some books. So this book, Practical Electronics for Inventors. So again, this is horrifyingly recommended, as in like every Tom, Dick and Harry that I'm searching for is like, yeah, this is the book, not a book, the book. Price 4,000. It's much, like a lot much. So I'm thinking right now is that I'm gonna print chapter by chapter and see what's what. Because ink cost, like I do have the printer, that's the good part. Ink, I would say 25% of the color inks are still there. The what you call this, black ink has been consumed to most percent, 25% is remaining. I'll print out the sheet that shows like how many papers you have printed. If it's more than 2,000, that means I can easily print the whole book without too much hassle. And that will consume, give or take, 500 pages. I have that. Like, me good, I have that, that's not an issue. So I'll see. That's because this book is way too goddamn recommended. Now again, what I'm seeking for, again, if you have a good cheaper solution available in India, I'm more than happy to. Do not talk about online and all that. Like, I have to physically, again, this is old age of me. I do not enjoy looking at a screen, like, and I do not have a tablet or a laptop. It's like I have to physically print it out. And like, you know, this was my first electrical book I read, and I'm happy with this, and I enjoy this sort of, like, you know, like highlighting and all that. I enjoy these sort of things. So I want to old school. Again, I'm old school, cool, get it over with. So again, that's why I printed this also, the schematics. And again, studying it over days, I finally understood, oh, this is what you're doing. Oh, that's what you're doing. Oh, this is what you're doing. So fundamentally, that's what I'm intending to do. Okay. LLMs are not AI, they're just okay. Avatar 3, Avatar. Bill Gates said AI 10 years made notorious bad prediction in the past. See, AI will happen, okay? That's the absolute thing. What we have right now is what you call early phase. For example, if you're old enough as me, you would have remembered phones where every phone was a garbage phone, and like if you drop the phone, case will come out, battery will pop out. Or if you had a Samsung phone, the battery was like they had the worst battery design where every battery was bespoke. Like my father had bought Samsung C100, like the back side was the battery, like battery was custom molded, and every model had custom molded battery. So like Nikon, I'm saying Nokia did something better, where it's like, okay, we have a case and we have a BL5C kind of battery. So that was there. Here's the deal. Go in that time and tell them that we're going to have a future where every phone, including iPhones, will have USB-C. Nobody would have believed you that all company would agree to one port, but it is here, it's real, and we are here enjoying it. So things change. And again, does mathematics allow AI to become good? Yes. And again, things that are happening right now, for example, that Google's quantization calculation improvement, it shows that there is a lot of wiggle room left. Like, we good. Like, to give you a context, if when the cassette, when people were first time DV8, yeah, handicap DV8, file sizes were bonkers. Now you can compress the same thing in megabytes. Like, I've seen compression that is done on Telegram. It can compress a file. And I'm like, on mobile screen, it looks good. But here's the funny thing, DV8, which was freaking digital cassette, it was almost the same level. That's how much compression has improved. Lossless compression. So there is a lot of wiggle room. There is a lot of mathematical data set that is telling me, again, I could be wrong. Other things could happen. World could go boom. So, as of now, my understanding is AI will become good. Again, the moment somebody cracks the feedback loop, or again, AI video, the moment somebody integrates Blender to it, we did. Feedback loop, we did. So I do not know when will that happen. It could be 5 minutes from now or 15 years from now, but I do not know when. Last time I have dealt with electronics from class 9, 10th, you can remember going back to it, do not watch, back to do not watch, want to watch videos. Yeah, that's why I'm reading books. Again, that book, it's way too highly recommended. Because here's the deal, this is what I want to learn. On a surface level, the component blocks. For example, when you are looking at this area, sorry, hold on, yeah, this thing is called as Darlington pair, okay, and when you go to this is called a 10x gain. This is called a comparator, so to say. So not even a comparator, but you get the point. It does the comparison. These are what we call foundational blocks. So every electric circuit is combination of these foundational block, and I need a book that has these sort of foundational block. Basically, yeah, I should be able to build a current limiting circuit with this. This is 2N, sorry, 2N2222. Very popular, what you call BJT or something. Yeah, it's popular and it does work. I know that, like, people have done that. That would be, hopefully, knock on wood, I'll try tomorrow or next whole week. That would be my point. If I can do that, like, basically you change the voltage, LED will remain at the same 200 milliamps. If I can do that, that's like GG. So that's the end game. Those sort of blocks, basically resistor divider, voltage amplifier, voltage follower, these are fundamental block units. You attach these block units to make your stuff. So if I can get a book that is like, fundamental blocks, and do not go too deep where it's like, okay, this is the photon pair, this is why it's like the gain is this. No, don't go that deep. I don't need that deep. That's why I need something that only goes too deep enough where it's like, okay, these are the blocks and this is things you can do with it. Nothing more than that. Let me practice it, let me breadboard it out, and that's it. So that's what. China sells just 1 million car, more than Japan companies sell a lot of potential. We want to see you try. Other people will struggle, then you will go wrong and then will fail in projects. So we'll learn from experience only if you go live with making your project. Of course I'll do. Although I have a very bad track record, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the only few big projects I've completed is Fume Extractor, that I've completed. Like, not only the Mark 1, proper 3D printed one, metal one, your boy has worked on that, so me good. Some other small things. Hard drive cage, that was again Mark 1, at least it works and it's there uploaded. So I have done some projects, but again, my failed project count is a bit too high. Again, that's me, that's on me. Your boy has to work on it, and that's why I made the hardware in that way, where it's like, okay, do not try to make this whole thing, just make the goddamn bridge rectifier, nothing more. Like, I'm not gonna try to even think of something more, just the bridge rectifier. Everything else I'll focus later. So I'm trying to be more methodic and more basically, the only difference between successful people and failure people like me is they keep chipping away at it. I keep giving up. I have to keep chipping away at it. We want to see LinkedIn alternative for networking tech media. I don't know, man. Good evening. How are you? Enjoying the weekend? Paneer roll? Nah, man. It's been quite some time since I had a paneer roll, man. Like, very long time. Heck, I can't recall. Like, maybe a month ago? Damn. So anyway, today was a heavy day, like a lot of work, and again, at least I got the delivery today, so your boy is happy. And tonight I'll try to at least replace the pot. That's the easiest thing. Plonk the pot and just have fun with it. I think I need a bigger table. I have a smaller block table, but I think if once I put like oscilloscope and all that, it runs out of space. So let's see what's what. That what's the channel name for tester? VBS? I'm not sure what exactly you're talking about. My apologies. Practical electronics for inventor 430 actual price is 900. Again, if you can find it for that price, bro, I will give you the money. Give me an online link where I can buy the book. So this is the art of electronics. Yeah. Again, even that book is ludicrously expensive. TCS office, a huge conversation happened to a peaceful community. So Instagram started questioning women accountable, women are the good. I'm a bit confused what you're talking about. Again, I do not have the context for it, so my apologies. My apologies. I'm sorry. Like, believe it or not, I'm trying to make some steps in my life, and it's tough, but it is yielding fruit. Let's just put it that. And again, I cannot tell you, like, I have watched this years ago, like 2 years ago, and only now after printing it, I'm like actually go, oh, that's what you're doing. Because again, I never understood how the heck you can have voltage control and current control. That was the biggest confusion to me. How? And then it turns out what they have here, like if you pay attention here, there are 2 transistors here. Okay, so this is the voltage control resistor and this is the current control one. So what they are doing is shorting the path. So they have 2 ways of controlling it. One time current control only turns on when they have to short it. I was like, I was thinking, okay, what if they have like balancing, check true, false? Nah, it's just short it. I'm like, dang. So again, learning, growing. And again, why does it have Darlington? Because on paper, these puppy with heat sinks should be able to handle 1.5 amp. If you send a 1.5 amp, it will burn up. Or you have to make sure the voltage drop is very minimal, as in like you're giving it 5 volts and only pulling out 1.2 volt. Like the voltage drop itself is the problem. So the only way to get power out of it, not just like milliamps, like actual amps out of it, you have to have Darlington pair. Thankfully, these are those puppies. Oh, sorry. These puppies, they are the big puppies. They can handle it. And they even have heat sinks, thick heat sinks. So those can handle like few amps without an issue. Unknown problem would be, what is the limit of this transformer? I have no idea. I have no idea what is that 18018 transformer is. Like I have no idea. If any of you know how to measure the current, well, not current, I would say, VA rating of the freaking transformer, dude, share it to me. I have no idea. Like, I'm like, okay, again, it could be Chinesium. It could be like on paper, it should be 50 watt. I draw 10 watt out of it, it goes kaput. Although, let that be very clear, this will not stop me too much. My target is not draw current, just test everything, validate everything. I do have 2 UPS. Those UPS have big ass transformers, big ass, like 24 volt to mains volt. They're big ass transformer. I'm gonna use those puppies. Like, we good. We good. Those are like, we good, brother. We good. So that is. So, in other words, AI and UBI just means to permanent. Time will tell. Knock onwards is your ritual. You do it physically. Knock onwards. Yeah, it's my physical ritual. Dude, life has humbled me, bitch slapped me. I thought I got all my bitch slaps out. I was like, nah, bro. More bitch slaps coming. 4K bitch slaps are coming. But like, there was a reel. And I don't even think I have saved it. I tried to, but I can't. Like I can't recall, did I save this exact one or did I, there was a line, a woman said this line, things you are not changing is the things you are choosing. I was like, damn, I'm gonna die if I don't change. So I was like, whoa, whoa. That was like, whoa. But again, have I changed, like actually changed in this years? Yes. If you have asked the Anupam Vipul when he started the YouTube channel, if you have asked like, would I ever actually bother to read any book? I would have laughed at you. Now I have like a whole case of books that I've read through, all of them. So fundamentally, things change, and I'm becoming methodic, more thoughtful, more what you call. resilient, less panicky, and did manage to complete some project, not a lot, but some. So, oh, did I mention Ahirawat engine has made some progress. So, if you have subscribed to the Ahirawat channel, you would have seen we are working with the third party to actually run the engine and validate the engine. Mark 1 engine, as in like the first piece that is made in India, made for drones. Again, the engine is not actually made for drone, it's just for drone size. It's actually on the test stand. We are wiring things, figuring things out. Timing is a big hassle for us because again, most timing hardware that you can buy, they are designed for 180-degree crank angle, as in like top dead center to bottom dead center is assuming you have traveled 180-degree. Our engine, that CV mechanism, only travels at 90-degree. So top dead center to bottom dead center is at 90-degree. That's confusing. And again, that's what the video I'm showing, like that's what they are figuring out. The throttle position sensor, compression, all of that, timing and all that, that's what we are working. So right now we are fine tuning the compression. Once we are happy with both cylinder going boom, 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 compression wise, not actual fuel and combustion, just compression, then we'll be like actually start firing it. So that should happen on Monday, that is 20th April. So fingers crossed and knock on wood. So hopefully at least I would be very happy on 20th if we can find compression to be adequate. And once that's ahead, then we should be like April should be the month where it's like engine makes sound. And again, I do not expect the Mark 1 to be actually useful. It might even go kaboom, but again, we expected for it. So Mark 2 is ready, which is far more fine-tuned and basically end plate designs and all geometries. Again, you make one, it's like, oh, we should have done this. We did it. So Mark 2 is there. And again, we might even make Mark 3, Mark 4, because again, this is completely new. Nobody knows any idea. Even the third party that we are working with, they do not know that there's a CV mechanism. No, as in like, they know, but because they are working on it, but it's like, they can't quantify it. So they're just like, okay, it's a boxer engine. It's not, but I get it. A startup based on Bangalore's making series hybrid EV in the name of Ryzen. Yeah, I think so. I think I know what you're talking about. I have a feeling. I think Tata Ace, they have worked with that white color pickup truck kind of thing. Knowledge without execution is a curse. What do you think? Absolutely true, my man. 100%. That's why like I'm working my ass off to actually build something. Like I'm dying. Like, you know, your boy is not getting any younger. I'm dying. I'm 33. Shit, I'm gonna be 34 soon. Calculate from 1992, 28 June 1992, calculate from that. So fundamentally, I have to get things done. Again, if I can make a power supply, that is nothing more, just a basic few amps and few volts and what you call, current limiting, that's the key part, current limiting, I'm good. Digital design by John Wick. What's your opinion? I have no idea, man. Like that's a completely new world to me, so I can't tell you about that. Knowledge is like knock on wood, but delivery cost is almost $12. Indian bookshop price 3.6. Yeah, it's expensive, my man. So I think I might push my printer. It's like, brah, you gotta do this. I have not actually printed anything that useful. Again, a lot of code document, and there have been a lot of times where it's like, oh, I have a printer, it worked, it's been amazing. And again, I can guarantee you I would have not understood this if I had not printed it. Like there is something, again, I could be just old, there is something where you can just like observe, like, you know, absorb it, nothing more. Like this part, I never paid attention to this part where it's like, oh, this is how you're feeding the op amp. Because again, oh yeah, that's another thing. Hardest thing is that this rectifier, this IC puppy, yeah, this does not go to 0 volt. No matter what you do, it will always be at 1.25 volts. That's the internal reference. So you need to have minus 1.25 volts, then it will force it to 0 volt. Yeah, that's frustrating. But again, if I can, again, people have been solving this issue. If I can solve it, GG. The schematics is good, so that's there. Channel on Teza that you recommended in Hindi stream. Channel on Teza that you recommended in the VPS or something. Are you talking about the pizza guy who was asking about a vending machine? What's the name? Damn, I forgot. Monroe Live. They do electric vehicle teardown, and they have a very good, like absorb it. Okay, just whatever they are taking, just put in your earphone, absorb it. And again, I could not have designed that metal fume extractor if I had not absorbed the information, because they actually help to understand. It's not about, oh, make the thing. It's like, how is it being put together? That's the hardest part. How is being put together? We want to design and create things, but you can't manufacture it. So how do you do that? Like, how do you reduce the parts? How do you make sure everything works? So that was a very eye-opening experience. If I want to, if only what I don't have that many subscribed channels, so to say. Like for example, practically speaking, I will watch one or few channels, I'll watch it and then move on to another things. I get bored from channel to channel way too easily. Like, I don't even know when was the last time I watched Thunderfoot. Don't even know. Like, is he still making videos or not? I don't know. So the art of electronics is much better than practical engineering. Again, it could be, but it couldn't be. But people who I trust, people who I'm learning from, they are like, bruh, this is the thing. So let's say United Earth Force. Okay, can someone make homemade radar? On principle, yes. What will Mark II look like? Mark II of what? The power? Again, Mark II right now would be just like a fully working box. And I'm stretching too much, but if I understand things correctly, if your boy understands op-amps correctly, I should be able to make a digital power supply. And the key part is, I can control the voltage and current with digitally on a linear mode. And I do not mean that guy. Electro Noob, I think he made a power supply, but problem was his was fully digital. You don't want that. You want current control always be in analog domain, because again, it's not fast enough. Digital control is not fast enough. And again, that's how the Rohrer and Schwarz like power supplies that are like, used for 5G development and all that, those, like, they don't even have prices, like, get quote kind of hardware. All of them have that. Like, you want to do as much thing as possible in analog domain. Analog domain is fundamentally faster than digital domain, fundamentally. Like, you can't cheat it. So like like I do not want a IC to study, okay, what's the current? Oh, current crossed it, okay. I want an op-amp to like, done sir, done, the end, go home. So that's the whole thing. Okay, let's see what's what. Can someone make homemade radar? Yeah, okay. So how much will ever only 8 people watching? Have you so much even you have so much will even only 8 people watching? 17 people, man. Where are you getting it? Who gives you motivation? Poverty. Poverty. That's the whole thing. Fundamentally speaking, it's like, why the heck I run this English channel? Simply so I don't forget English. My English is not great, but it would become horrendous if I do not practice it regularly. So, will Hyderabad Motor do IPO in the future or stay private? We'll see. Again, those are not my department. I'm the tech guy, I'm the communications guy. Money is the CEO guy, Naveen. I keep doing that. That's his department. I do not want to think about it. I do not, because again, that's not my domain. You talk about the engine, I'm your guy. Like, I can have a conversation, like actual productive conversation is like, what's what, or how do you want to do it, all of that. I'm your guy. But you were like, okay, IPO, not IPO, yeah, that's not my domain. That's not my domain. LPG in ICE engine give better thermal efficiency than CNG, almost all par with petrol. That could be true and is true to some extent, simply because car was designed with heavy hydrocarbon in mind. Light hydrocarbon, like basically methane, it burns too quickly. And again, that's in CV motion. I think if we are having a hard time with petrol, I'll just switch them to a CNG, because I have a feeling, that the torque extraction curve is so fast in CV motion that CNG, that fast burning action, I can extract useful work out of it. So we'll not have that, oh, CNG does not have the torque. They're like, torque, mileage in CNG also. So yeah. And again, LPG is far closer to gasoline than CNGs, so to say. CH4, so to say. Hold on, let me drink some water. Allow your boy to drink some water. Oh, it's been so long since I have like actually pulled out my oscilloscope, connected it, saw a waveform. I was like, I forgot how amazing these used to look. So again, I'm realizing, like, you know, as you get older, you're like, yo, I'm getting closer to death than I am to life. So you gotta work your ass off. What's the best motor design for ceiling fan? Depending what you want. BLDC is decent enough, and again, you can do even better than that, like PMS, permanent magnet synchronous motor, or maybe even reluctance motor. It's just that, is it worth the cost? That's the question you have to ask. Is it worth the cost? Can you give some good electrical project for beginner? Step 1, make a power supply. Everything else is secondary. Make a current control power supply. Everything else is secondary. Nothing matters unless you can do that. Everything else is secondary. EV vlog source of your electric knowledge is one of it. Again, I'm showing you the damn thing, man. Read the damn name. Come on, bro. Read the damn name. There is not so much CNG stations like there are LPG. Are you mixing it up? Because again, last time I was in Bangalore, last time I was in Chennai, last time I was in Delhi, last time I was in Ahmedabad, I saw boatload of CNG stations, not LPG stations. Unless you are in some weird location, I do not think that is mathematically true. Oh, by the way, no company actually makes LPG cars. You have to do LPG kits. So I'm confused. Any update on furnace cement? Yeah, I'm asking with Dave Vishay what the hell to do with that. Again, I told you, it cracked. So the only thing I can think of is like, okay, let's just brute force it, because if it becomes into magnesium oxide, let's say degrades into a magnesium oxide, it's still fine. It's still magnesium oxide. That is the insulation material. So that is there. But again, electric supply first, because again, I made it. I made video of it and the result was not good. Cool. I did it. Like till that distance I went. Heck, it's still here. I actually made it. So as you can see, like it's not something that I am talking about, like I actually made it though. So this word I will call underwhelming project, but again, your boy did reach this point. Made it and I was like, so why do you hide your channel subscription list? So there is a lot of corn there. I do not want to show you guys. I have a copy of a book I want, but in PDF format. Mommy. Today my friend, by giving him your blessing is another country I will attend virtual. Wish him all the best. Because again, I know the hell, so I really, from bottom of my heart, wish him all the best. Okay. Anyway, those are the things that I'm planning. Fundamentally, oh, hold on, let me see. Did somebody share some? Oh, this would be first. I think somebody donated in English channel. That would be first. Hold on. What the heck? I got the message. It's not refreshing here. What the heck? Was that SMS delayed SMS or something? I'm not joking. I literally got the SMS. Yeah, it's a 4 minutes ago. Yeah, 7:38. I got the SMS. It's not in Beam. So what the hell? I genuinely do not know what the hell is happening here. Anyway, can you talk about White Karen syndrome? Right now, Asmongold was talking about White Karen, a judge that was like, oh, just because somebody broke into your house, you cannot poo-poo them. I'm like, and these are 6 people. 6 people breaking into your house, your garage, and she's like, okay, but garage is a dueling. So basically, she was a White Karen. Watch that video, you will get the understanding. Like those sort of women can collapse a whole country, no matter how strong it is. White Karen syndrome is the final form of human civilization. We must kill it in order to move past it. Basically, we created such a sterile environment, this sort of brain damage happens. It's almost like your immune system. How you become like, allergic to normal things because if your immune system does not have a proper problem, the same thing. Just, it was very recently uploaded. I'm pretty sure it's today or day before that. That's it. Somebody breaks into your house, you can't defend yourself. Like, you have to just give them the money. It's like, no. Like, no. Hold on, Beam. Yeah. Make your channel succession list and use different account for... Nah, I'm not dealing with that much hassle. Can you... Okay, your favorite type? It's a long list, my man. Like, I shared some of the bookmarks and half people started to fight over it. It's in the Telegram. So I shared the bookmark of my history, bookmarks itself. Yeah, bookmarks. So that is there. It's Monroe Live, not Monroe. Okay. Government did ban LPG use in motor vehicles as the many reasons company did not. See, you are trolling. You are literally rage baiting me. Okay, something odd is happening. That I think that SMS was delayed. Something. Okay. I watched, but why she's not even allowed to be judged? Again, that's White Karen syndrome. Once you have no actual problem, your brain becomes damaged. So then you start to destroy things. Women do that like all the time. It's quite common. Why do you think women do not have the power? Like, they never shut up about, like, we are smarter than men and we are being oppressed by men. It's like, what the hell? Translation is, we are being oppressed by a hairless monkey. What the hell? Oh, you have to actually take accountability for your action. Oh, no. No. So, that's the whole thing. There is another variety of black Karen, even more aggressive and loud. No, see, White Karen allows it to go that bad. It allows it. For example, you will never see, like, let's just call it white, to have like 18 arrest warrants and is like, no. But you will see people of color and who pass that judgment where it's like, okay, oh, every time you will capture them doing a violent crime, we're gonna release it. White Karens. So, yeah. So White Karen makes, again, it's your immune system killing you. You have to kill it or it ends you. LPG is more corrosive, I think so. Many CNG stations, there is no reason to have LPG. Again, if LPG is illegal, why the heck companies will deal with it? And corrosive and all that, that depends on who designed the system. Like, was that system designed? For example, what if the smelling agent that we add into LPG, maybe that is corrosive, or maybe it has higher sulfur content than what's supposed to have for engine parts. Again, it's a, what you call, like, if you feed ethanol to your engine, it will run, it will just self-destruct if it's not designed to handle that. So it's a two-way street. What happened to your relative who married the third? No, he was trying to get married for third time, and I have no further information after that. What are the two bars or top of your curtain mounted? Those things you're talking about? Those things? Yeah, those are tube lights. Those are my main tube lights. That's highlight the whole scene that you see. This is the TV. This is the camera. The camera goes there, and then I shoot in this part. Any plans for podcast? Again, right now, no. Unless I find some professor or anything. And podcast, I can't do this on two places now. It generally would be in Hindi. So, or even in English. That's not an issue. It's just that, messy. CNG engines can work with LPG. Even auto rickshaw drivers uses every emergency time. Dude, you are fundamentally not getting it. If government decides something, that's it, the end. You can't force yourself into it. Is the thing about gone real or you are joking? My man, I'm on a level that whole industry will fall short against me. Okay? Like, don't. Again, I did share it. It's not, you can see that in Telegram. Is there, you have to scroll back up because I'm pretty sure it just scrolled down a lot, but go to image, media, just that and keep scrolling, you will find it. There are two types of LPGs, domestic and other auto. Yeah, that's also another part, LPG. Again, for me, I do not like compressed gases as a fuel. Like, fundamentally, I do not like it. I want something that is liquid, stable, the end. Heck, even ethanol, I'll handle ethanol over CNG or LPG. I need something that is stable at room temperature in room pressure. Basically, I should be able to carry that puppy in this. So, or if a guy is stuck in emergency, one bottle, that's it. Do you think more wars are coming because of AI start killing every country want to divert attention? Maybe. But my current data point is I think Cuba is on the list next. Let's see what's what. Is the CNG vehicles cause higher NOx emission than the no, CO2 emission. I had luxury of talking to the Delhi IIT professor who was researching this, and I'm pretty sure he is the one who is providing the detail to government. It's like, this is what's happening. But it was not NOx, it was CO2. So NOx, because again, NOx does require higher temperature. So CNG having higher temperature is bit, but it could be because again, most of the boom event happens so quickly that it could create that. Again, could be, but I have to do deeper dive into it. So, and again, you're supposed to have NOx mitigation via catalytic converter. So carbon dioxide, you can't do anything. You have to let it out. So that's why I'm pretty sure it's carbon dioxide, not NOx. Why you like Jeff Bezos or what inspires? See, Jeff Bezos is a patient guy. He's patient. That's scary. You guys do not understand it. Like if you are patient, you do not do things. You move things. Like there was a time Amazon Web Services was majority of the internet. Not 1%, 2%, majority of the internet. More, not 50%, almost 80%. That's how big of an impact it did. And he's the only one I have seen flat out talking that a company is only for a 20, 30 year period. It will go up, it will be the hot thing, and then it will fade. And this guy made Amazon Web Services, now working on the third one. I'm like, he actually has that sort of cold patience where it's like, bro, I understand. Amazon was a cool thing. It was the hot stuff. It's the cool stuff now. Let's do the another hot stuff. Okay, it's the cool now. Now let's do the another thing. I'm like, damn. Like, and let me be very bluntly honest with you. Starship is an improperly designed vehicle. Again, the original design of Starship was interplanetary transport vehicle, a 12-meter behemoth made out of carbon fiber. Those two things allowed it to work mathematically. When you shrunk it, the diameter surface area to volume ratio became bad. That is just the tanks. Your tanks became heavier and for less liters of capacity. Fundamentally, this is physics level. Does not matter which material you are using. Like if you want to do that in Fusion 360. Or heck, I'm pretty sure there are Google calculators, surface area and cylinder surface area and volume calculator. See what happens if you have, like, let's just say 20 meters. Okay, just go with that. 20 meters, diameter is give or take 12, diameter giving 9. Just see the surface area to volume ratio. It's shocking how big of a change it does. So mathematically they made it worse. And again, going to a logical material like lithium aluminum alloy, which is used in Falcon 9, going to stainless steel, and with retard logic, where it's like, we're gonna use stainless steel and then we're gonna put heat trails. Why put stainless steel? Only company that is doing stainless steel logically is Astra. Again, their logic was, we want to make it as cheap as possible. Use and throw. Cheap and use and throw. Okay, made sense. And talking about this, what you call, hold on. What was this another thing? Upper stage. We're gonna do re-entry. That's why we need stainless steel. No. Everything that re-entered in Earth's atmosphere with people inside, all of them are made out of aluminum. None of them are made out of stainless steel. That is stupid. And again, you have to put stainless heat tiles. What are you saving? While this another company, this Stoke Space, they have stainless steel because they are running liquid hydrogen through it to make sure it's cooling. So they do not have weight of the stainless steel than the weight of heat tiles. They just have stainless steel. That makes logical sense. Elon design is, what if it's made out of steel? It's like, bro, you're gonna go bankrupt trying to launch that puppy. It's too heavy. So, and it's like, oh, it's cheaper. It's like, bro, SpaceX was dirt poor when they made Falcon 9. They still use lithium aluminum alloy. Now they got money and they're using steel. Yeah, no. And again, if Boeing came up with the idea, we're gonna take billions of dollars, I think $2 billion, tell me what was the contract value, and they're gonna take $2 billion and then they're gonna launch a rocket and say, oh, it can only do 15 ton to low Earth orbit, people will fire missile at it. Your math cannot be that wrong, that off. It's like, oh, you sold 100 ton to low Earth orbit and you are barely giving 11. Oh, no, but we are waiting for second engine. Okay, cool, second engine. Oh yeah, it's 35 ton. Again, I'm not saying that, that is Elon Musk himself. And we are hoping, everybody is hoping that randomly version 3 will be able to do 100 tons, which again, I know it won't. I am very certain it will barely, like, barely do that. Why? Because they are already designing V4. And again, you see what happens to SLS. SLS, like, we're going to have block 1B, we're going to have block 2, we're going to have this. All of those got cancelled. So, other than Elon, what you call this personality, cult personality, if any other one would have tried this, deleted. So, fundamentally. Did you saw the report of CNG vehicle? I told you, I don't think it's NOx, because again, NOx should be handled by the catalytic converter. CO2 you can't do anything about it. Jeff Bezos, I talked about it. Did your school science teacher used to do regular experiment in lab? Did you had that privilege? Not regular, but I did had some good teachers. And the science coaching I used to go to, they had lab in their own same. Like they did, again, that's the first time I saw stomata in microscope. So that's there. The NOx thing you wrote doesn't sound right. Yeah. Esper is very bad design or broken hai. Why human burn so much money on market high bubble instead of building solar or again, you will understand that. See, here's the once you become successful enough, you hate everybody else. Why do you hate that? Because they look like an idiot. At that point in time, you have two ways. Either it's like, bro, I have to guide you, or I can exploit you. And everybody is like, I'm gonna exploit you. So it's a thing. Sir, I'm engineering student. My friends are earning the drop shipping. Escape to placement. Should I join them or focus my? No. I will say if you are actually paying for it. Again, I think if you have taken loan, it's not going to disappear. So I would urge you to do the study, complete the study, then go YOLO. But do not leave it in halfway. And again, this is another aspect. A lot of kids are nowadays complaining, oh, college attendance. It's like, bro, if you are shitting yourself in that attendance, job market will delete you. So it's one of those things. BS4 vehicles cut emission versus VS. Oh, dude, use the number. That Roman number is confusing. 4 or 6, I do not know. But real version was still accessible. Lab limits. Commercial vehicles emit far more CNG energy. Last week I watched a YouTube channel named Project My, the video named Electronics Girl Copying Your Content. Project MARI Marine, also video named Part 1 Learning Electronics with me. I think the girl is copying your content and getting millions of views. I was shocked. I am doubtful. Genuinely doubtful. Genuinely. Again, there could be a lot of girls that are competent. Not in electronics, I've seen a lot of girls that are physicists making YouTube content, not in electronics. Not zero, like there are 1 or 2. Again, it could be my YouTube feed has not, but again, it does show me a lot of Simeon Yoch, a lot of them. So I've seen a lot of tinkerers that are women. I've seen a lot of women that are physicists, like a freaking list. Comedian, there is a list. But I've not seen electronics, like EV, like Dave, EV Vlog, or like, you know, that, what is that guy? German guy, like PPMs. He's the PPM guy. What is that guy? PPM guy. Micro Raps. That guy is crazy, man. Like, damn. Have you started to saving money to invest when AI pops? No. I'm not doing something like that. The whole reason I'm investing is so I can have solar in my home. Nothing more than that. And my current inverter is drinking too much distilled water. I'm worried that that inverter will poop itself before I'm ready. So I'm stuck in a position where it's like, should I like just bite the bullet, buy a proper inverter, like let's say 10 or 15 kilowatt inverter with a big enough battery, and then again add solar when I have the money. But I'm pretty sure that will cost more than 2 lakhs. I could spare 1 lakh, but like I do not know how much inverter capacity and battery. Last time I asked, Naman Gandhi, again, the CEO guy, the battery guy, he said like you have to spend 10,000 rupees per unit of battery. So lithium ion. So let's see. You can see yourself if you doubt. Again, share the link. YouTube link you can share here without any issue. Have you started? Okay. How many extra coaching after school you take and for what subject? Almost everything, man. I used to fail a lot. Heck, I failed in class 1, man. You can see the NOx are not, there were no pollution in the city, it was mainly natural gas burning instead of oil burners. See, I think it's a much more complex topic and I need a lot of data in order to digest it properly. Without it, it's just like he said, she said, so unwise, unwise. We need a bit more data. We need Darlington pair, we need voltage divider, we need voltage followers, we need current limiter. So those things we need. Everything else I'm like, I'm like, this is what makes me happy. Like, you know, oh, I find, like, I cannot tell you like how stupid I feel, like I did not knew this supposed to be something on my to buy list. Like, I have crimps, I already have the crimps, like that should be easy. It's like, I'm like, you know, heat shrinking. Thankfully, I did not like actually heat shrink it. It's a tiny heat shrink, but I did not shrink it. So I'll just slide it, unwind it. Anupam Vipul of past, saving Anupam Vipul of the future. That's the whole thing. Anyway, I think it's time, 1 hour. Oh, 1 hour. Anyway, I think this was a decent live stream. I might do a live stream tomorrow, early morning, maybe with Blue Origin, maybe. Again, I do not know the rocket schedule, so let's see. This summer is getting more hot day by day. Air temperature is crazy. Ooh, you know it, man. Why do you think I want inverter so badly? I want an inverter big enough, battery big enough that air condition runs at least overnight. Anyway, one of my friend is aware of anti-Mello. Tomorrow, suddenly he married and started posting Maharatri Krishna status. I watched a video of POCV engine. What's the POC? It has not. Again, it's in the title. Ready for testing, man. Come on. Come on. In the title, I did not hide it. There is like in the title. Again, I know I am aware of your frustration. Trust me, I'm more frustrated than you guys. It's taking long, but such is life. We are literally doing, like we are literally going where no one has gone before. Like not just hee hee ha ha. Actually, like no one has even dared to replace the crankshaft. And we are like, oh, we're not going to change like this and that. We are directly throwing away. I'm like, damn. Like, even if it fails, I will be so happy that I tried to be part of something bonkersly crazy. Like, damn. So let's see. Can you test an LPG because injector I would help temperature and stay liquid in ice? Dude, you don't squirt LPG as a liquid. It becomes gas the moment you let it out of the tank. So I'm not getting what you're saying. Anyway, 1 hour time is up and I hope that vertical video also happened. So Blue Origin launch time, I think tomorrow morning, maybe. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Let's see when I will see you guys. Bye. If you have any book recommendation, do leave a comment. Bye. Cheap in India.